So we're told that f of t models their income based on t years. So you could find out if you could plug in t equals 2, you could tell the total income after that time. So to find the total revenue generated in the first year, all we want is an antiderivative from 0 to 1 of the income function. Oh, but it says for t is greater than or equal to 1. Oh, here the first. Okay, so they're saying start at t equals 1 and end at t equals 2. Okay. So the first year starts at t equals 1, and so the beginning starts at t equals 1, so we go from 1 to 2 for the limits of integration. That's what that little bit of notation is trying to tell us. Okay, so now we just need to find the antiderivative. We can factor out the 500. And to find this antiderivative, we can use u substitution. We can let u equal natural log of t. Because if we do that, then the derivative of u with respect to t is 1 over t, which we have. We've got 1 over t. T is on the bottom there. So we can rewrite this in terms of u, and we're going to want to drop the limits of integration until we put it back in terms of t. So this is u du now. So to find that antiderivative, we know we have to use the power rule in reverse, so it's going to be u squared. I stopped the video because I caught a mistake. This isn't quite the antiderivative, right? We need to divide this by 2 because the derivative would come down and multiply. So that's 500. Now we can put it back in terms of t and then use those limits of integration again. This is 500 natural log t squared over 2, and the limits are from 1 to 2. So we'll plug in 2 in for t. It's going to get squared. And subtract what happens when we plug in 1 in for t. So natural log 2. Then we got to square that. So natural log 2 squared. Divide that by 2. So we've got this. And then this other term is just going to be 0. Natural log of 1 is 0 in your calculator. So 0 divided by 2 is going to be 0. So the last step we have to do is just multiply that result by 500. And if they say round to the nearest cent, there'd be $120 and 120.11. Wait, that's not cents, so I think this is in terms of thousands. What do they say? If they say round to the nearest thousand, that'd be $120,000.